Hello, Dangerlings. It's that awkward bit in between Christmas and New Year when you've got lots of time to listen to podcasts. I've got a bit of stuff to tell you, a bit of social media news at the start of this one. The Danger Club podcast is on TikTok now. That's right, we finally worked it out just as we're wrapping up the main part of the show. We're on TikTok, Danger Club podcast. It's got highlights from the whole history of the show. There's some fun stuff on there. Go give us a follow. And a few of us are now on Blue Sky as well. We've basically abandoned Twitter, so we don't really post on there anymore because it's a garbage fire. But we're on Blue Sky now. There's not a Danger Club account as far as I know, but I'm on there as at Dan Thompson 2099, and I think Colin's on there as well. You can find a bunch of us. Come say hi, come chat to us as we watch the fall of society, or better yet, let's watch a rerun of the Danger Club podcast. There we go, how to segue that in. Let's listen to episode 4 of our Brindlewood Bay special that aired back in 2001. I hope you enjoy it. Love you.
Can you finally tell me why are you guys making the noise every time someone says day move?
It's from Always Sunny. Day man, fighter of the night man, champion of the sun.
I watched an episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I thought it was shit.
Oh no, Mike! Listen. No, listen. Hold on.
Oh, he stopped.
What are we waiting for, Colin?
Oh, Caplemon's meowing.
He was meowing.
Colin,
that's what cats do. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast Christmas special. We're back!
Meow!
Now, I'm really surprised that
He doesn't
Colin,
do that unless he's like really sad or anxious or something.
Okay, so you're worried.
Oh,
Okay,
my poor cat. Wants a bit of attention.
He
Shut
wants a
up,
bit of
cat.
attention.
No, I'm joking.
and seriously, cats are like children in that, you know, your cat will be meowing, you'll be like, hang on a sec, is there something? And they'll stop. The minute if you look at, they'll be staring at you lovingly, and the minute you get your camera out, they look away. And
Dan's chair has been making a little squeaky noise, which sounds a lot like Oaken when he starts mewling.
Oh, no.
And so I've been going up, what? Oaken! Like, it's been happening the whole time we've been doing this record.
I keep meaning to oil that chair because if there's a squeak in a chair,
like
Dan will find it about
Colin,
finder.
you possess a chair that sounds like a distressed child, so you need to sort that out.
Just to oil the
Squeak
chair up
finder.
to make it just slippy and slidey, so Dan's just like wrestling with his own chair every time he DMs.
Slidey chair. Is that what you have to do with Oaken if he starts crying? It's just
Oil him up.
Just oil him.
WD-40.
Yeah.
Bit of coconut oil.
WD-40 down the nose. There you go, mate.
Is
You'll be all right.
Kaplan like a big fan of Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Is that why he piped up?
I think so. Yeah. I just heard us talking about Charlie
I see
work.
it referenced all the
and he was
time. I
like,
just couldn't get into that one episode. It was only one episode. But
I persisted with it quite a lot.
Did you?
And found the characters reasonably unlikable, but I didn't dislike the it's a funny program. It's just they're all dicks.
The idea is that they are. That's
exactly.
It's
And
kind of like,
the thing is, I was trying to watch it with Holly, and she can't. If she's not on board with the characters, she can't watch it. Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So that kind of killed it for me a little bit. But I mean, I would come back to it on my own.
Speaking of good jokes and fundamentally unlikable characters, it's the Danger Club Christmas special.
I was just taking the seconds down on that one. I was just taking the seconds down. I was waiting for it.
A 2-minute preamble. We can do it. It's a half-hour episode. We can.
we can't talk about It's Always Sunny, can we?
Do you want to talk about It's Always Sunny?
Let's keep going with the story.
I'm happy to do so. Right, let's get back into this. So the murder mavens of Brindlewood Bay have been solving some mysteries. They've been investigating the murder of Amelia Hawthorne. So you've met some members of the family so far. You met Caroline Hawthorne, the niece, who asked you to investigate things maybe unusual. You haven't yet met Thomas Hawthorne, Uncle Jimmy, Magdalena, Avery, or Grandmama. Mumra.
You saw me standing alone.
You have, however, met Everett and Skylar, who are the great niece, the great nephew and niece, who you didn't speak to very much. You spoke to a little bit, and but you're not sure of their motives. So, but you did, however, speak to Deputy Jam Jam, who it turns out has quite the past with Blanche.
Oh yeah,
They've had a little something going. That
cozy, steamy
We got
type
a
romance
thing
mystery
going
novel
on.
here.
Yeah, it's turned into a Mills and Boone, isn't it?
it's a thin line, isn't it? You always feel like, I mean, what is Murder, She Wrote without an element of sex and death?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not sex, it's hot flushes and waving, right? That's
Yes. That's the one. But it has garnered you with a couple more clues. Shall we have Bridget give us a little rundown of some of the clues that you currently have?
So, currently in the clues top 5, at number 5, we have the one that Veldina just discovered for us. What was that?
What?
Have you not written down the clue, you piece
No,
of
you
shit?
were writing down the clues. You've literally been writing everything down.
Fine.
my God.
I will tell you what the clue is then. The upstairs billiards room has pictures of Pekingese dogs. They're all called Chestnut. That's one of the clues. At number 2, I'm not doing a great job of this.
And where's Shania?
There's
We couldn't afford her for a
yeah, she walked off the first 2 episodes. The Christmas wreath with poison leaves. Clue number 3. Christmas in the Christmas room there was a shattered glass of eggnog. We also have we know that there are lawyers there was a letter to Amelia from the lawyers. Clue number 25 from the lawyers said, "Don't change the will." It sort of said, it's from Gooden and Mike, they're the lawyers, and they said, "Don't change the will, you might regret it. I mean, obviously we'll do it if that's what you want to do, but we're suggesting you don't." Sounds like they're under pressure from somewhere, or they work for someone, maybe. And we know that Thomas is the dad of Caroline. We know that Amelia and Jimmy are his siblings. We know that Jimmy has an ex-wife called Magdalena. We know that Jimmy's got a record. And we know that Everett was a delinquent and used to smash up stuff when he was a kid. Caroline's married to Avery. I give up.
Some solid clues.
What else was about the last thing that you wrote down as well in the last episode?
Oh, the last thing I wrote down, what happened to my car? I need to find it. What does it say? What did it say? What did it say?
It said,
"Stay away, Maven."
Stay away, Maven.
I see. I told you I couldn't remember it.
Indeed, your car was smashed up and somebody has left a note saying "Stay away, Mavens" on it.
Yeah.
Someone's trying to warn you off the case. But first of all, and most importantly, Bridget, what kind of car do you drive?
It's a big car.
Big car.
Big car.
Can tell who's got kids around this table.
It can fit. Well, I mean, she doesn't anymore. Well, I mean, she does, but they're grown up. So she did have a lot of kids, but now she uses it to ferry around her mates, of which there are 4.
Nice.
So, and they're ladies, and they will need space. So it's like I don't know, like a sort of a Land Rover-y type, but it's kind of soccer mum-ish.
Nice.
It's leopard print.
Yep.
It's leopard print. You can take the top down off it or not, and it's got 4-wheel drive,
A convertible minivan.
It's not a minivan. It's not a minivan. It's more like a Land Rover.
Okay.
Yeah.
convertible Land Rover. That's much more sense.
As the person who has to yes and this, thank you for now making me have to come up with a vehicle that could destroy a Land Rover with a side scope.
Yeah.
We're looking for someone with a tank.
What I want to know is, how do they know that was her car? Because it was so indistinct.
Well, I mean, and it also has, Buttercrust Industries written across the side of it.
Could you tell us what Buttercrust Industries?
Yeah, they make pies.
Okay.
Actually,
So it's not your company. You just
No, it's my husband's.
Oh, okay, right.
I took all his money and his car and his dignity.
his life.
Yeah, that's right.
The one case we never
Oh
solved.
my god! Well, now it's a smoking leopard print buttercrust ruin as it's been rammed off the road and into a ditch.
Oh, not the Maven mobile.
Has it gone into a
My
ditch,
crusty
Dad?
butters.
It's lucky no one was
Hey,
in that ditch.
I do not take this lightly. I shall find whoever has done this, and they will pay a law-abiding but hefty price.
They managed to stick a fruit knife into the fucking chassis.
It's a nice fruit knife as well, isn't it?
You
Look at
should
that.
keep that.
Must have four
Oh, I
arms of
will.
God.
I
Bloody
shall
hell.
use the fruit knife against them when I find them.
That would be grievous
that-
bodily harm.
No, I did not
We would
say
have
that
to
I would
solve
harm
that
them with it.
murder.
And
I
what
said
did
I would
happen
use
to your
it.
husband?
What?
You never did say what happened to your husband.
I don't like to talk about it.
Oh god! Are we telling another mystery?
The one case we'll never solve.
It will.
It should remain until the final season.
If only we had some more of your slime so we could get a fingerprint on this fruit.
No,
knife
I
and
used it
find out
all.
I know.
I used it all.
It's strange I used it all in one. Just a little bit of glass.
It's surprisingly gloopy. It loses its pliability. It dries out. Have you ever had dried out slime?
I'm taking the knife back
My
into the
Barry
police
used to
station.
have dried out slime.
Detective Philippe, my car.
He's just hiding behind the car watching me.
Oh no, that was Jam. Oh, sorry, I was.
Yeah, but I'm still being watched by
Philippe is watching
yeah.
Blanche. Detective Philippe stands up from his desk and goes outside and looks in aghast that a crime could happen so close to the precinct. And then he sees Blanche causing trouble again. And he just looks at Blanche and just kind of shakes his fist.
Detective Philippe, you know that I'm of good character, and Blanche, she has done nothing. But look, my car has been chastised, and it is your duty to find out who has done it. This is the knife that they used to stab the side of my car. She bleeds, Captain Philippe, please.
He's been promoted. He's the captain now.
Oh, shit. I just promoted
You'll be the chief of police by the end of this.
Commissioner Philippe.
Oh my god. Philippe takes the knife and examines it. I feel like we should persuade Philippe. Let's get a day move in here.
Cool. All right.
It's kind of half-assed.
I'm going to use my
Bit
presence.
like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I'll use my presence on this. Is that all right?
You use your presence? Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
That was exciting. That was exciting.
6.
It's
Oh no!
It's a failure.
That is the first time you failed a roll.
Yeah,
What?
you've been rolling.
First
on
time.
time.
I can't posthumously use something else.
You're going to whip out your chest crackers.
A previous roll. Can I use that roll a couple of rolls ago? Is that all right?
Philippe is furious at your insistences that you look into this crime at once, when there are several other crimes he should be looking into, including a murder. He takes the fruit knife from you, waves his finger at you, reminding you that he is the law in this town. And then he picks up a banana and hurls it at you to teach you a lesson before storming back into the precinct.
You bananaed me. Why would you do such a thing?
You gain the condition bananaed. You now reek of bananas, and in any situation where that might be difficult, you have a disadvantage.
Okay.
Did you know that Peter Andre one time?
Every time I eat a banana, I think of that. Every single time, Scott.
So in a way, I bananaed you.
You have. You've bananaed me forever.
Gosh, I feel like you're losing the help of the law in this. The law are not being cooperative with you. So what's the plan next?
We need to go to the insurance people, right?
No, that's what. I think we could probably sort that out off.
Maybe we should go and see the lawyers. Perhaps.
Maybe, but well.
The insurance? I don't know.
We
Anyway.
need to get your car insurance. We need to make the claim. You don't lose on that.
Are you talking about marmalade insurance? Because they're for young people, not for me. I was literally just chilling a thing I was on an advert for. What was I doing?
Yeah, literally.
Okay. Okay. So we got to get to the lawyers.
What? Good and
Mike.
Good and Mike.
And Mike. Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Okay. In the car. Let's go. Come on, ladies.
Well, is it drivable or is it?
It's fine. It's just a dent. Don't you worry about it.
What about the steam?
Yeah, it was literally
Where's
smoking.
the steam coming from?
It's coming from the bonnet, right?
Can I see the steam?
There's steam coming from the bonnet.
Okay, I open up the bonnet and I fix it because I'm badass that way.
All right. So you attempt to fix the broken car in order to be able to drive it. So let's go. Give us another. Let's find out. I'm going to increase it slightly. Increase it a little bit more. No, the sun still has not quite set yet. It's still just about daytime. So it's a day mode. What do you think might go wrong if you try and fix this car?
I might explode the car.
Yeah, that is a danger.
Yeah.
That is definitely a danger.
Okay. I don't know quite what to use for this. Probably composure again, I guess.
Try and remain calm. It's not a bomb.
It is now.
It soon will be.
It is now. Oh. 9
completed, but with a complication. Fortunately,
Wait, I use the tongs as well.
How are you going to use the tongs?
The barbecue tongs to get into where the steam is coming out and twist a bit of metal to stop the steam coming out.
Nice.
And stop things escaping.
I like that. All right, go on. Roll one more die for us,
Okay.
and see if it's better. It's exactly
it's
the
worse.
same.
Okay, fine.
So it stays.
Bye tongs.
You use your tongs. You drop your tongs in the engine. You manage to get the car. You manage to get the car started again. However, as you're starting the car up, there is a screeching of tires from nearby, and another car whizzes past. You hear the sound. Of a gunshot, and you all have to take cover as a bullet ricochets off the roof of the car. The other car speeds off down the road, off into the distance.
Put your foot down.
We jump into the car and we chase them.
Mavens, the Mavens jump into the car and you initiate a car chase.
Amazing.
That is correct.
I want to know
In a leopard print Land Rover.
how a bullet ricocheted off the convertible roof of this Land Rover. I mean,
It is a bulletproof roof.
But it's a what?
A bulletproof roof.
It was made by
Easy for you to say.
A bulletproof roof.
Otherwise known as a bulletproof roof.
So they stuck a knife.
Nice.
It's convertible, but the roof was up at the time, and that roof is bulletproof. That's
So they put a fruit knife with a note, and then they just tried to shoot us.
Yeah. Because all the armour in this car is the convertible roof of it. I mean, the sides paper.
A bullet ricocheted off it, but a fruit knife went through it.
Yeah, went
You see,
through the
thing
door.
is,
apparently.
my husband was very worried about people dropping stuff on him. He had a fear of it, and so he made sure that the roof was bulletproof and sound, and there was no possibility.
Soundproof? Or?
Yes,
And
soundproof.
sound.
So he couldn't hear it coming.
It's so quiet in here.
You don't want to hear the bomb dropping.
So when the gunshot goes off, all we hear is a...
Yeah. Like that.
What was that?
Someone shot at us.
But, if someone comes from the side, then you just take it like a,
Like a fruit knife.
Yeah, exactly.
Take it like a fruit knife.
Anyway, we're on the road, ladies. Come on, concentrate.
Put your foot down.
She's driving madly.
And, you accelerate and drive wildly down the street after the other car. Oh my goodness
It's like
me.
a Tesla car with bulletproof windows that just smash when they
Can
throw the
I-
thing.
I would like to do several things.
Okay,
I'd like to do something
tell me
as well.
the things you want to do during this
You
car
go
chase.
first. I think
We're
you
in the
go
night
first.
now.
It's fine.
The sun is starting to set.
Dan, would you say that jumping from this car onto the opposing car was a physical or daring thing to do?
I would say it is definitely a physical and daring thing to do.
Would you say that I could try and use my broken spade as leverage when I hit the other car?
Oh my goodness, yes, you might be able to do that. Good thing you brought it with you.
Good thing I've always got it with me, because I'm going to use my broken spade and my Maven move.
Oh my goodness.
My Maven move is the Cult Sievers, which gives me plus 12 to a physical or daring thing once per session. I don't know who many of these references are, so James, who's Cult Sievers?
I don't know why I've already explained off air that I don't know who that is.
None of us
you
Googled
assume some of these. Just to bear in mind, Angeline, some of these detective people go back to like the early 70s.
Yes, so you would know who they are.
No, I would not. And I do know my retro TV fairly well, but some of them are a mystery. If anyone knows Colt Seavers,
You're not. You weren't MacGyver.
No, I changed it in the end because I'm sorry.
Sorry, Trom.
Trom, you're really upset by that. That's funny.
I can tell you
Alright,
that Colt
never
Seavers
mind.
was a fictional bounty hunter in the series The Fall Guy.
The Fall Guy.
Oh man, of course. I
So
remember.
actually drum who he was.
That was fucking brilliant.
1981 to 86.
Oh, the Fall Guy.
He had a truck, apparently. All right, so you...
Was he also in Scrooged?
I did literally just Googled it. I couldn't tell you that, drummer.
Okay, fine. I mean, not Colt Seavers, because, like,
Yeah,
that's the
it's a weird
character. But, like,
crossover.
the guy that... Okay, never mind.
was-
Doesn't matter. Let's carry on.
Bill Murray's on the run from a bounty hunter in a truck. It's Christmas. You pull alongside. First of all, we're going to need to try and keep pace with it. I think I want a driving check. So we've got that Maven
Okay.
move ready to go. So Caroline is hanging out the side of the Land Rover with a spade.
Come here, you.
Are we doing a driving check?
We're doing a driving check, so it's going to be a. You know what? It's a night move.
Okay. Well, I got a 10 plus, composure, I guess, right? Gotta be.
Everything's composure.
You fucking love composure, don't you?
I do. I love it. She's very composed. 11.
11 is a success. You managed to keep pace with the car. The other car is a Volvo Estate, which bounces over the curbs as it goes. The back flap kind of flaps a couple of times when it bounces, and you keep pace with it. You chase after it.
God, it's a good thing I'm using my spade. These things weigh 2 ton.
It's not very robust vehicles in Brindlewood Bay, and not vehicles you'd expect to find in Massachusetts when I think about it. But nonetheless,
Yeah. Are you on the other car?
No, I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
I think I'm about
but he
to.
has now.
Hey.
She has now. Caroline leaps from the side. And you slam the broken spade. Good thing it's broken, means it's got a jagged edge that you can slam in, breaking through the roof. And you are hanging onto the roof of the Volvo Estate.
Should have got it bulletproof.
Can I?
I'd say, slow it down for you. And I'd like to hurl my cushion of razor blades under the tyre
Nice.
on the front of the car.
I was going to do the same thing with my broken bottle.
It would actually work. Where mine's better.
I'll let you do yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see about that.
So is this what is it?
Oh
Okay,
my
so
God.
what is it
right,
now?
so we're into the night
I'm
now.
gonna
So we're
fluff
into
it.
Right.
These are night moves now as you swing around your pillow full of razor blades to try and hurl it under the wheels. So tell me, what could go wrong with this hurling?
Well, it's quite a spongy pillow, so it could hit the ground and then bounce back up and do someone else a mischief.
You certainly could do someone else a mischief. The other thing that could go wrong is that it could split while you're spinning it around inside, and it could just throw razor blades all around the car while you're all inside it.
True.
It's very dangerous. So give me a vitality check to try and fling it, but you can roll 3 dice because you are using one of your cozy objects.
Okay, here we go. Oh, it's poor. Oh God. Oh God. Well, using vitality.
I'm the razor
That
blades.
would be a 5.
I like to know that Caroline is always mid-jump at this point and therefore not inside.
No, you're on the other car. You're
You're on the other
You're
car.
actually on the other car.
Caroline!
Leave this to me.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's in my mouth.
Oh, my hair.
It's in my nose.
Why did you
really
think my decision?
It's Bridget. It just sort of grazes her hair, but she's terrible. Oh gosh, my hair! Oh, you maniac!
Razor blades fly all around the inside of the car, ricocheting around because it's so robust and bulletproof and solidly built, just bouncing back at all of you.
It's a silent coffin of razor blades.
Oh god!
You look back, and Veldina is just gushing blood from her neck as she tries to hold on.
Oh God!
She's terribly badly injured. All of you have some nicks and cuts, so you can all get the condition razor bladed.
I'm good to use
my special
Hold on! I've been trying to do this for 3 moves. Like Blanche would like to. I had to look down and look at the name because Blanche would like to do the same thing with his broken bottle.
Did you learn nothing from what happened with Veldina?
It's all right. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Before you do that, I'm just going to use my special ability. I'm not doing anything. I'm just using my BA Baracus 1 per session. If you or any number of your fellow Mavens would suffer physical harm, you can describe that physical harm is just narrowly avoided.
Oh, very nice. So who are you going to protect from physical harm?
Myself.
Angelings Ross was looking at James the entire time
because he ain't no fool.
So you just look around and there's just an outline of Fulton Giant.
Say Fulton-gina. Go on, say it. We've all been waiting for you. We've been dancing around this precipice for fucking months.
I've got a Fulton-gina.
Mrs. Doubtstone, there's just an outline of, and she's just not been touched, and she's just looking at everyone else like, oh,
like lucky, like in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
It's just like bullet holes.
Anyway, carry on.
God.
There you go.
Then at which point Blanche leans out of the window with a rope and a bottle to try and throw it under the wheel.
It's just a bottle. It's just a broken bottle, a broken whiskey bottle.
You shoot their car and they come after you with like a spade, razor blades, and a broken bottle. It's like fucking gang.
We are grannies from the other side of town.
This is to hit their tyres to try and slow them down.
Okay.
And I guess if something goes wrong,
what do you think might go
the
wrong?
broken bottle can come back in and smash over all of us. Just like the razor blades. Just like the razor blades.
But it could be even worse than that because if you hit the tyre and the car swerves, it could hit the Range Rover, the Land Rover, and knock it clean off the road.
Yeah.
It could be disastrous.
So it could be like a success, but not a success.
Oh no! It's on the floor.
It's on the floor.
It's a floor roll.
What should have got our dice tray?
Oh, guys, chaos.
Just make every noise you can.
Quickly.
It was a 5 and all. I'm going to keep it. The other one is a 6. Oh my jeez.
Oh,
that's good. It's 11, 12.
Don't you get another roll because you're using an item?
You do. You probably won't need it. Might as well roll on.
Yeah, 12. So.
Okay, so you got either 11 or a 12. That's fine. 12 is as high as you can get. You swing the bottle. You fling it out underneath the wheels of the car. It goes under the Volvo's tyres. The tyres on the Volvo are not as robust as the ones on the thing, and they burst. The Volvo skids and screeches. Caroline hanging
I'm
on
still on
to
top
it.
of it.
Don't worry, Carolina, we're coming for you.
Since everybody, as Veldina is bleeding to death in the back of the car.
Don't worry, Caroline, I'll come and
save you. All of you are bleeding.
Fulton-gina is going to pull out some cobwebs and, like Spider-Man, attach them to the other side of the car and... Spider-Man.
We went from Murder, She Wrote to like Tarantino so quickly. There was not even a slow pace up to it.
It was so death-proof.
This episode is where it has come off the rails. All right, you try and Spider-Man it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
10 is a success. You fling the.
Actually, I'm going to use sensitivity, so it's a -1.
It's a -1, so it's a 9. So there is a complication. All right, you swing.
Just because for shits and gigs, why not?
Fling the webs out, which wrap around the wheel of the car.
You sensitively pearl webs.
Also, I mean, Bridget has, sort of slammed the brakes on and like come to a screeching halt.
Okay, so the Volvo spins around, and with its wheels spidered and slashed and crashed crashes into a kiosk, sending leaflets and crisps flying everywhere.
Wow, I did not picture us in town. I pictured us on a road out of town.
In the desert or something.
Or maybe even just like on
Massachusetts.
a mountain. Or
You can get a kiosk on a mountain.
a mountain kiosk.
Yeah, what do you think? Yeah,
cool.
What do you think you get trail mix and maps from?
Yeah, thank God we crashed into this mountain kiosk here, otherwise I'd have been done for.
Oh, Carolina, you pick yourself up from the pile of trail mix from the destroyed kiosk, just in time. The car slams to a halt, just in time to see a figure running away from the Volvo and running off into
Bridget
the woods.
jumps straight from Bridget is out of the car and chasing.
Wait.
Okay, Bridget runs off into the woods in the middle of the night, chasing the suspect.
Yes.
The rest of you look over the car and you find a clue, which is an 11. I'm loving that I've done this. You find a. Oh, that one's rubbish. You find a plane ticket to Rio de Janeiro. Stuffed in the car, bought today, stuffed in the glove box. You look up, you see Bridget running off into the woods after a mysterious man. You look back into the car. Veldina, what's going on in the car?
So Veldina is lying on the back seat. She's very pale. There's a lot of blood, and she's clutching to her chest her precious picture that's from her cozy place, and she says,
I don't think I'm gonna make it, ladies, but avenge me for this old man who's very muscly.
and then she dies.
Oh my God, Veldina!
She's dead.
She's gone.
Oh my God, that's where we leave it for tonight.
Bridget doesn't even know yet. She doesn't even know yet.
Don't even know.